The Power of Destiny: Why Humility Unlocks Your Greatest Future. Written by ChatGPT and Jedi Steve. The tallest tree began as a seed willing to grow through every season. Have you ever been so convinced that you were meant for greatness that you stopped listening? Have you ever believed your future was guaranteed instead of earned one choice at a time? I remember working on several film projects with some college students. We experienced a little success, and almost overnight, some of their egos grew much bigger than their abilities. They became convinced they were destined to become famous. They believed greatness was inevitable. From where I stand, life doesn't work that way. Nothing is completely set in stone except death and taxes, and even some people argue about those. As our projects continued, something changed. These students became uncoachable. Every piece of feedback felt unnecessary to them because, in their minds, destiny had already made its decision. They believed they were destined to be great, destined to succeed, destined to become stars. I found myself explaining the same lesson from different angles. Maybe you are destined for something extraordinary. Maybe your purpose is far greater than you can currently imagine. But what if believing that too early becomes the very thing that prevents it? What if certainty quietly replaces curiosity? What if confidence slowly pushes out humility? What if the very mindset that makes you feel unstoppable also blinds you to the lessons that could transform your future? Those questions matter. Every meaningful achievement I've witnessed has required people to stay teachable. They asked questions. They welcomed correction. They admitted what they didn't know. They allowed themselves to be shaped before trying to shape the world. What if your next breakthrough is waiting on the other side of one uncomfortable conversation? What if the mentor you've been searching for is waiting for you to become coachable enough to receive their wisdom? Life has an interesting way of placing the right people, opportunities, and experiences in our path. Yet those moments often require us to recognize that every person carries something valuable to teach us. Every encounter becomes an opportunity to learn, to serve, and to grow together. When we approach others with respect and openness, we begin to realize that our greatest strength is not standing above people, but walking beside them. That perspective changes everything. Humility is not weakness. Humility is strength under control. Vulnerability is not insecurity. It is the courage to admit there is another level waiting to be discovered. Business leaders understand this. The best CEOs never stop learning. The strongest entrepreneurs continue asking questions. The most respected leaders seek honest feedback instead of surrounding themselves with people who only tell them what they want to hear. Student leaders can embrace this lesson early. Your grades don't define your future. Your talent doesn't guarantee your future. Your social media following doesn't determine your future. Your willingness to keep learning, growing, adapting, and serving others with integrity will often determine how far your influence reaches. So ask yourself, am I becoming more teachable or more defensive? Am I listening to understand or listening to respond? Is my confidence opening doors, or is it quietly closing them? Could my greatest opportunity be hidden inside the advice I've been resisting? Destiny is not simply about where you're going. It's about who you're becoming on the journey. The people who create lasting impact understand that greatness is not a destination handed to them. It is revealed through consistent choices, humble learning, courageous action, meaningful relationships, and a heart committed to contributing something larger than personal recognition. Perhaps your destiny has never been about becoming famous. Perhaps it has always been about becoming someone worthy of the opportunities that arrive. Choose humility. Choose growth. Choose service. Choose to remain teachable. When those choices become your daily practice, your future begins to expand in ways you could never have scripted. Jedi mode activated.
What do you guys think?